Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the... What is this map? This is... Las Vegas. I don't know why that took me so long to get to. This is the Las Vegas map. We're playing as a green player out of the 3rd position. Red did not cap over here. The easiest way to hold this bonus. I'm going to play for this. I think I actually play... Do I go here or do I go here? I'm going to go here. So I'm going to play for this +4 Lake Mead bonus, but I'd like to cap on this spot here. Pink goes there. I think he'll have some trouble with blue. I don't know where red is. This Greater Whitney bonus would be split, but I felt that this was like at least open to other parts of the board, to the point where I can, if somebody breaks me, I can get in and fix what needs to be fixed. And I don't know, not the best, but at least cuts. I think it cuts off a pathing line. I don't believe Las Vegas Bay touches Frenchman range here, and so that gives us the opportunity to survive. Blue takes his bonus. To be expected. Ooh, big yawn. Do I go 5-on-2? Do I take the risk of the 5-on-2? I think I might. I think I might have to. We don't start with a ton of troops, so we may just have to do that. I could roll this into pink this way. Oh. Okay. Red is over here with a huge capital. Oh, are they double 5-on-2s? Do we do the double 5-on-2? I for some reason thought I was going to start with 6. I'm going to do double 5-on-2s unless one of them fails, in which case I'll just take and go back to capital. 93% rolls. We win that one swimmingly. Still have a 6 cap here unless this roll goes better. It does not. Turn 1 bonus, though, not bad. 6 cap is a little iffy. Purple should take his +2 bonus here. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Las Vegas is one of my favorite maps in all of Risk. Don't understand this unless you're going boom, boom. Okay. 6-on-3 could fail. 91% roll. Doesn't roll it, actually. Brings troops into capital. So maybe he's hoping blue rolls out, except the problem is blue doesn't have a free 1 to hit. So we'll see what comes of that. Now, if I'm pink here, you roll 6 into the bonus here. Fortify your 4 to capital. Oh, he has a line to fortify the 3 all the way there. So red is either on Whitney Ranch or Pittman. And he had a very strong cap here that he could certainly devastate us with. I don't love that pink brought those troops into the bonus rather than to capital, but that's fine. What I like about Las Vegas, other than like the blizzards make it kind of have a different configuration every time. And actually, if you notice the pathing trends here, with me here, purple here, blue here, and yellow here, there's only 2 avenues from top of the map to the bottom that is going to be beside yellow's cap through the was it Sunrise? Oh, Spring Valley, sorry. Spring Valley bonus. So cutting by yellow through here is one avenue. The other is wide outside of my cap here through the Lake Mead bonus into the Colorado River territory over there. So I do have a +4 to begin. We'll see if I hold it. I don't know what red is going to do. Blue starts with 8, but is debating what he wants to do. If he rolls pink, I think he's going to have some trouble, but I don't really know where you expand to if you're blue because everybody's occupying nearby bonuses. Well, that doesn't make me feel crazy optimistic if I'm the blue player. Like, you're going to find yellow down here. I suppose you could play for Enterprise. So there are 5 +4s, 2 +3s, 2 +7s, and a +2. You can see them here. I won't bother reading them out. Feel free to pause the video at that point. Let's see what red does. He may attack to the right now. Attacks down. Red is going to have a really, really difficult time trying to hold the +7 if he goes for that at all. And we actually hold a bonus here ourselves. Pink is not happy that red just busted his connection there. So I don't think I want to give yellow any ability to path off in this direction. So I'm not going to. I'm actually going to hit yellow out of this. Oh, well, we've got him over here. So red must be capped on Whitney Ranch then. And I'll even move that up this way. 12 cap should be fine. Purple rolls into his +2. On this particular board with red capped here, I don't love purple's capital. I wouldn't have done that. Unless you bring the 6 to cap. Ugh. I don't like how my opponents are defending their bonuses. Too many troops off cap. I think pink may roll 10 on 5. No, he rolls left. Interesting. The 4 does not come in. I don't know what red's goal is, but I don't think he's going to have a good time here. So, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. I have been enjoying making it, albeit playing some interesting challenges that don't always go too crazy well for me. But we're going to give it our best go today. Yellow is holding this bonus, but not defending his capital. All right, he defends now, so I can roll his 4 away. Let him group up. That'll be my card on the next turn. I do want to hit him out of here, but I'd rather see what red does first. So I have my bonus. I was me, pink, and actually me, pink, yellow, and blue all held turn 1 bonuses. I don't know. Blue could play for the +7, I guess. I don't think he should, but I could see that happening. I'd also like to get vision on who is down here. That may be useful. Yeah, see, this is where it's a little dicey. Red might come break me just to come break. Don't hit my 3. Why are we doing this? Like, what was the point of that? What did that accomplish? Jeez. All right. Pink is here. I don't know who's down here. Yeah, yellow's doing the same thing with the with the defense, and blue must be as well. That's such a weak capital. 16. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust the red player at all, to be honest. I think purple's going to hit me too. What is with these guys, man? Come on. You didn't have to do that. He hit blue as well. That's good, at least. I wanted to give pink a path into his cap. That's why I moved this out of the way. All right, so can't trust red, can't trust purple. Like, that play is just so frustrating because you're just throwing the target on your own back super early in the game. I don't really understand it, honestly. Meanwhile, yellow's going to pick up double +4s down here, and I don't think pink... The issue is that pink and blue both seem to be the types of players to not aggress their opponents neighbor-wise. A strong defense over the positions, but certainly not overly aggressive. And meanwhile, you've got people like purple. Yeah, I could steal purple's cap if I wanted to. I'm not going to because he's got the 11 here, but like... Could have hit pink. He had cards in here to swing at, and he chose not to. So, bit frustrating. Also, you want a 3-on-1. I mean, it's becoming lore on the channel that you're just not allowed to win 3-on-1s when you need to win them. So, you would have thought that he would have lost it. Like, if I roll this up here, I guarantee you, this is going to be the funniest moment. I'll make this into a short if this happens. I guarantee you, I'm going to roll this into purple just to see what happens. On this next turn, I'm going to obviously hit him out of the bottom down here. Red's going to hit me anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh no, he hits purple for me. Okay. It's fine. Thanks. Sure. I'm still going to hit purple out of here. But I'm going to roll that 3-on-1. We are going to lose it. We are going to lose this. That would have been a really funny short, though, wouldn't it? That would have been really quite humorous. Purple doesn't know I'm capped there. I think he probably comes and tries to break me off of his 11 here. Maybe he hits blue. He might leave me alone. I don't know. All right. He left me alone. I mean, the break was a break of convenience, but the issue is you've now pinned yourself as an untrustworthy opponent. So I can't justify caring about you. It looks like pink hit down into Sloan Canyon, so nobody should be sitting down here. Oh, no. Maybe he broke yellow. Either him or blue broke yellow. We're playing a one bonus kind of game, apparently. But it's all right. I'm not entitled to anything. Purple doesn't have to let me hold. I think my cap is strong enough now where early in the game, is he going to break me here? I intentionally didn't hit him. Oh, it's not even his turn yet. It's blue's turn. Blue did not get broken. Red's saying good game. That makes me think he might sack into pink. And I go right after him. I could steal the capital. Or he breaks me. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have cards, right? He has cards. Interested to see what blue does here. But yeah, Las Vegas gives a lot of interesting conundrums, so to speak, on how the game will play out. I chose this right side position. I don't hate it. I have pathing down and up. I mean, pathing down blocks me, so I have to go up if I'm trying to get to the other side of the board. Red could set early here and hit pink. He could set early and hit me. We actually don't see his troops, so he exists somewhere top left. That's something I wanted to do on this turn, was just explore over here. Not trying to break purple. I'm just trying to get a look for where everything is. Like yellow is here. We've got red here. Oh, wow. Well played. We got blue there, purple here, yellow here. I'm not going to hit any of these people. I just wanted to see what was going on. And I actually opened up purple 16 to a potential strike over here. It looks like he's going to play off the 6 instead. I would bring these troops back into your cap. If I would not put these on your 20. All right, that's better. So purple worth 36 just in this little region. We've got more territories than him, I believe. So blue set early. He was going to be the first to trade anyway, so it doesn't really have an impact. And now yellow goes still. Yeah, pink's not letting yellow hold down here. That is for sure. I don't know why pink's mad. Yellow tried to take this and you didn't let him hold it, so pink's dropping angry faces. It's kind of funny. No vision on pink's cap. I imagine it's pretty strong. He's been holding that +3 the whole time. I want to see red just go willy-nilly crazy and hit pink, but I can't say I understand red's cap choice. I actually think he probably should have capped here on River Mountain, which I know he had earlier. I knocked him out of there. Sure, I had a 3 looking at him, but I go after you. It would have forced me into a different part of the board. Now, I do kind of want to hit yellow out of here. Isolate yellow's position as best as possible. Also interested to see what the red player does. It's not like anybody's going to let him hold the +7 up here. If he were to go for it, that is. Gets 6, starts with 5. So 11, puts 5 here. I think he's trying to slow play this bonus up here. A little bit confusing. Nellis Air Force Base. That is this spot? Yes. I'm not hitting you, red. Don't worry. I want to knock yellow out of this spot. And then we just got blue there. All right. Works for me. Because if I can get the best... My viewpoint on a map like this is the best thing you can do for yourself is kind of isolate your position. And what I mean by that is Or isolate your opponent's positions, I think is a better way to frame this. So limit the number of places your opponents can be hiding themselves. He might go steal yellow's cap. I don't think yellow's been defending his cap very well. I could see pink going and stealing that. I know he's not happy with yellow. He actually doesn't even break him, so yellow must have had a good enough defense there. You're going to get broken immediately. But essentially, put yourself in a position where you understand, both at the same time, try to make it so your opponents don't understand where all of you is, or where all of you exists, and try to make it so you know fully where your opponents are. So you don't inherently have to remove all of them. Like, I don't have to fully remove red up here. I know red is up here. I know yellow was holding the Spring Valley bonus, and at a time enterprise bonus. I believe pink attacked down into this corner. Can't corroborate that for certain, but there could be pink down here. That's the one spot I'm not 100% sure of, and I won't have vision on it, so I kind of have to operate off of an assumption. That's the one territory that I think I have to operate off of an assumption. We know purple just attacked into Central Whitney, so nobody's hiding there. Red took all of this down here, aside from McDonald Ranch and Green Valley South. So this is all red. We've got red up here. We knocked yellow out of this spot. Somebody could be in East Bonanza Road. Unsure. And then the rest of this area up in the Las Vegas bonus up there is an unknown. I am unsure of how that looks. Now, blue, it looks like is going to knock red out of the top part of the board here. That's a very interesting play. Because is he looping back for the bonus right now? He's only getting 8. No, I'm unsure why he hit me there. Maybe just double checking that red's not up here. We do have a trade-in. I would consider using the trade. Actually, it might even be worthwhile opening purple. Red's going to hit me here. Oh, no, red hits purple for his card. Okay, that's fine. If red goes to 5, I may entertain eliminating red. In the meantime, I want to keep my line onto purple's cap if I need it. And that picks up one more piece of vision that we didn't have before. So we now know blue is here. Very close to taking that +7. Purple places on cap, probably hits. He actually hits pink here, so he now finds my capital. And I don't imagine continues using those troops. That'll probably go over to his 30 stack like he's been doing. I don't think I love him looking at my cap and saying, all right, let's defend mine even less. Purple is not prioritizing cap defense right now. Very much prioritizing bonus defense of a +2, which is not what I recommend. I don't think, I mean, you guys can tell. Obviously he broke me on the first turn, but I'm not defending this at all. The ultimate question really is going to come down to, does red trade right now? If he doesn't, is he worth eliminating? And I think the answer to that question might actually be no. I'm not entirely sure red is going to be worth eliminating if he does not trade. We'll trade for the 25. We get 5 cards off of him. If we even roll his cap, it's basically a wash plus 2 extra cards. So we'll be on 5 after the turn. I doubt purple has the juice to eliminate us because he's so split. If he was in one full stack, I would say he's got the possibility, but pink won't be open to us. Yellow shouldn't be open to us. Blue would be only open to us through pink. It's honestly not a bad idea, actually. I'm talking myself into eliminating red, but it's contingent on red being out of the top of the board. And not in this territory down here, right? Well, let's see if he trades. If he trades, it's not going to matter. So he'll make that decision for me. If he sets, he does trade. So it's a wash. Fully does not matter. Probably hits my 2. Which is unfortunate because we're going to lose the vision on that capital. So you hit pink as well. I wouldn't open pink up to yourself. I think he hit pink as well. I want to hit here. Well played. Blue is only defending with a 9. I find that very interesting. I'm kind of hoping some of these guys back behind me in the turn order trade. Instead, we're going to have purple trading. Does he go into blue here? Steps down immediately. I don't hate the safety play. Splits these, go back to his 33. I think he was double checking to see if he could do anything to red. Quickly realized he could not. But that's good. I mean, that's 5 extra troops I get. With purple trading, 5 extra troops. If pink trades, 5 extra troops. If yellow trades, 5 extra troops. Like, I get 15 just by holding on, and I know I had a very strong capital. This is good news. I see pink up here. Was yellow getting 13, by the way? Was that... Why are you still hitting me? I don't understand. Did he not like that I was getting a couple extra things? Why? I don't understand why those were all exclusively into me. That was 3 rolls, 2 additional rolls into me. Maybe checking purple, but it did knock me below. Yeah, all right. So we get 10 extra troops just by not trading. Pink's been getting... If I could confirm that pink was getting removed from here, with how high the trade-ins are now, there's a chance his cap is somewhat weak. Could send a scout along the side here. Red's actually gonna... Oh no, red won't break me because he's got the card into Central Whitney. He'll probably just take that. Yellow trades early and then only takes once. So he trades early, blue trades early, red trades early, purple trades early. Only me and pink are the holdouts. Presumably a player would do that when they know that they can't be eliminated. I may send some scout troops over there just to see. Just to give myself a check on his cap. Blue tried to hit this. That mean he hit the rest. Because I'm not going to know how much is in here, right? That's the issue. You get 40. +2, West Nellis Air Force Base, Lake Mead Recreation Area. Either of those useful to me? West Nellis is actually super useful to me because there's a couple extra troops that I don't have to place up above. He hit me with a 3. So he doesn't have a ton up here. Presumably red just took into here. I'll do a scout mission. I will scout. West Nellis is what we want. I'm going to go like 9 and then 7. Oh, gotta hit this. Too much. 46? Yeah. Even if I got good dice, I actually have to hit the 21st. I would have to hit the 21st. So it becomes not worth it. Hit pink here. Yeah, nice. Nice. I may as well check. I wanted to come check. Red didn't hold that bonus, right? No. So it's not red down here. This pink didn't hit him here. Smart. Okay. That's good vision. That is actually super useful for me to have. He hits yellow out of that spot. And we'll see if yellow holds. No. So blue or pink must be in here, and yellow just doesn't take it back at this point. I don't know. But it wasn't red here. Or if it was, it's out of here now. So I don't know. If red doesn't trade on 4 again, because that's kind of where we're at, right? Like, red had 25, 26 here. He traded for the 25, so he's probably only got about 60, 70 troops here. if we can get him on 4, we'd be able to do something pretty dastardly to him. Blue, yeah, blue does not hold the +7 up here, but he might try to get close. It's a slow burn, this map. It helps that my opponents are all holding, or at least yellow, purple, blue, and pink, particularly yellow, purple, and blue, or sorry, yellow, purple, and pink are holding so many troops off their capitals. Red, obviously, not doing that. Unfortunately, positionally, it would make a decent amount of sense to try to take red's cap just because of the proximity to pink. I don't know who blue is going after right now. Maybe yellow. Whatever he did there, I don't think was super fruitful. Red gets 5. I mean, if I'm red, I think you're trading it because you can see, yeah, you're trading at any moment you can. Does he hit my 3 here? Wasn't personal, brother. I'll trade with you down here. I don't mind. All right. Red started out a little bit scary, a little bit crazy early on. He's seemingly become a reformed man. The 2 here. I'm going to bring the 4 back into cap. I don't know why blue's acting like that. I mean, now I think an elimination on purple here is kind of a no-brainer on this next turn. He's got hardly, I mean, that went back to cap, but he has got like next to no cap defense. 60 trade. We got 180. We would trade in immediately after. I don't know what blue went for on that last turn, but purple didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. Pink didn't hit him. Comes down to whether or not yellow hits him. Red would be open to me on this cap. Blue would not. This cap is positionally very strong because of the block you can end up setting on a player using it. Especially one of these lower board players. Red or pink. Blue gets 10. How does blue get 10? Territory count? I think it's just territory count. He's got a lot of this +7 up here. Because what? I'll get 60. They both traded. I'll get 60. I'll get an additional. If blue doesn't hit me, I'll get an additional 10. 192. Roll purple's cap. Then we got to be able to hit a 57. Couple extra territories. Even if you roll double loss, you're still able to hit the 57. So if we roll with even, we teach this purple player the lesson of defend your capital. Now that will leave me a little bit vulnerable to red, but red won't have a trade in after I make this play. And we do pick up an extra card. So to insta trade me, I'll actually be a card ahead of all of these guys. Or at least everybody behind me. I think this is a no-brainer play in my opinion. Pretty cut and dry attempt here. If you don't defend your cap, you kind of deserve to lose the game, unfortunately. And we do, in fact, even roll this player. Put 50 on and go eliminate the rest. And red is not open to me. Trade for 65. The 30 is going to come back to a cap. I want these caps to be even. So 90. I'm getting, wait, so we're adding, let's get them to 50 first. Give the stack to 50. And then 24 and 23. This one I actually think is slightly better. So we'll go 24. 23. And 270 something caps. Now pink could trade and come take one of these. I don't think that would be wise. I think he's going to try to. He would throw his game to red if he did. So. Yeah, he's not going to roll those. I think that's a silly play to make by pink. Just as like a little jaded, oops, I traded in early because of you because I got greedy. Blue is open through pink, but he doesn't have a set, right? That's why it was only pink who could even try to make a play off that. Yellow's not open to anything. So yellow can come do the same little diddly little move that that pink just did. I'm just going to take a card and chill. Because now it's about, I made a move. I eliminated a player from the game. Now I have to chill. If red hits me, I think red knows better. He doesn't have a set. If he hits me, he effectively loses. Yeah, we got yellow coming. Oh, no, yellow didn't even try to. I guess he just wanted to hit blue. All right. I mean, blue actually had the best vision on what I did because I had the 50 sec here. I bolstered this cap and I saw that I didn't place everything here and then I moved away. So blue especially should not be coming into me. We know pink's got a 150 cap. However many additional troops there. Now, the one issue here is that he did open red up to me. Now, if red rolls me and gets bad dice, red's going to have about a 120, probably a 120 cap, 130. If red were to try to roll me, he'd basically throw his game right away because I could just come off the other one and hit him. So I'm almost hoping red hits into Central Whitney just so he doesn't have the pathing, but he's probably going to hit me down in Paradise Hills instead. No, he blocks off that pathing, so he can only go into El Dorado. I mean, I have no intended beef with the pink player. That's certainly true. So if he pokes me and he breaks me and stuff, I'm gonna go break him. Like, I'm not scared to hit his crap. If he wants to start that kind of war. Now, I don't have a trade-in, so that doesn't help. But yeah, he backs off. He doesn't want to continue that war. Unfortunately, red and blue are now on sets, and I don't have a trade on 4. That is about the worst luck you could get after eliminating somebody, is not having the trade on 4. I usually like to trade on 4 or even 3 after an elimination like that, where I might be susceptible to the eyes of my opponents and aggression in that regard. Now, fortunately for me, I'm not yet worth the kill, and pink is not open to me. I mean, you can come take whatever you want up here. I'm not really worried about it. I'll just throw him the well. I won't throw him the well played. I'll see what he does first. I would get this out of here. There's no reason to have this off cap right now. I have mild concerns at this point that red could set. Hopefully he just hits pink here and checks the cap. Yeah, red's been a really good neighbor. I respect what he's done for me, at least so far this game. Other than hitting my 3 earlier, that was a little bit weird. That was a little bit weird, but I'm going to fortify this here. So, didn't have a trade-in. He is open to this cap. He's not open to this one. So I'm hoping pink doesn't hit. Ooh. No, he is. He's actually open to both because I chose to hit here. Had I hit here, he would not have been open to both. All right, that's less than ideal, but that's okay. I mean, he shouldn't be able to kill me. I think with a trade-in, that puts him up to about 180. 180 rolling double 85 caps puts you probably down to about, You know, maybe you get good dice, you roll 100 into an 85. You only have 80 left. You're not going to roll an 80 on 80 and succeed. So, problem is my opponent's blue sets early, so that gives me a better trade in. My opponents are so passive. I mean, nobody wants to make a move into anybody else. I thought red was going to do something earlier. I think we're going to have a long game here simply because no one wants to make a move. So I don't know what blue is doing right now. He might be going into yellow. I won't know if anybody's taken a cap though. That may have been a hit into yellow. Yellow, mind you, very card blockable player down here. It requires some tact, but I mean, he's the Lakes, Red Rock Canyon, and then blue and pink's caps. Easy. You let him hold the +4 here. Don't really care about it. Super easy block on yellow. Pink is actually considerably more difficult to block. Does he try to roll me here? I didn't see his roll. Okay. That's fine. Because we trade now, which is nice. I don't want to take that cap card, actually. 102. Let's get these up to this, and then just do 50 and 49, I guess. I might as well keep them roughly the same size. It's all red in there. Okay. I'll take it. The problem is now I have to. I'm defending 2 caps, so red will have seen that fortify as well. Pink sets early. Did he get broken? He did not. I think he's hitting yellow. I mean, after 2 hits, you'd find the cap and know if you can take it or not, and he chooses not to. So yellow's still getting 9. Yeah, these guys don't want to make. They don't want to make a move. Now I have this pathing. I could take this card here. Yellow sets now. So trades are up to 100. I mean, something's going to drop here. Something's got to give. I think pretty soon. I managed to recover pretty well from my hit into purple, and purple player, Mr. Rilla the Shadow. If you're watching this game, I implore you, your +2 is not worth having 50 troops off cap. I promise you, your opponents do not care to break that. Your cap is sitting right there. Use your cap as your defense. There's a reason your break on me in the early game worked, because my cap is not near that particular territory. Unfortunately, is this going to the left? No, he hits me. I don't feel compelled to let you hold this, but it's the plan, blue. Stops. Knocks me below 15 territories. Stops, leaves the 7 here. Why? What does that do? The whole idea here is that I get my extra troop. You can leave the 7 there all you want, blue. I don't really care. What I can do is block you, force you to hit yellow, force you to hit pink, force you to hit whoever's in here. Granted, I don't think this player is holding this bonus because yellow and pink keeps breaking that spot, but I don't know. Blue's played a little bit of a weird game, having a relatively strong middle capital, or at least one that has a lot of avenues that it can disrupt. To me, that felt like blue was trying to get extra troops off of territory count. But by doing that, you're taking them away from me. This is fine. You can take that card there. I don't care. But you gotta like get your junk out of here. Because now red hits me. I'll get my extra troop. Why split then? I don't understand that. Yellow must be taking his cards up here. Do I get to see red on this turn? I do. 219. Big old cap for red. Big old cap for red. Locks himself off. Kind of want to see how blue reacts to this play. I'm fishing for something here. I'm not sure what. But I'd like to see how blue reacts. I'm trying to start something. I do this sometimes because I honestly... I used to have the patience to play these long, drawn-out Grandmaster level games, and I don't mind doing that, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to make something happen. And I don't like when everybody just plays take a card in the pass the whole time. That's why I tried to see the vision of knocking purple out. I want to see the vision of... He thought about it, man. He thought about it. Or you know, alternatively, he thought he clicked the fortify and went back. That's possible. So I'm a little bit confused why yellow either is refusing to take this bonus. Like, do we think he's just taking cards up here? Does red take... I think red is going to take his card into McCullough Hills here. That makes the most sense. You can fortify back to your cap. But yeah, is yellow taking cards up here? And if he is, you know, like pink is actively taking over here. Maybe pink has run out of cards in this. Well, then he would... Oh, no, he did. Okay, I was right. Yeah. Pink ran out of cards in here. Yellow is refusing to hit in this spot because pink has this bonus. How long has he been getting 12? Only 2 turns. Did he take a card? He did. Very late. Yellow with a very, very late turn. Get blue to set early. Now, blue may not like that I took that bonus. I wanted to see how he'd react to it, to be completely honest. Because presumably, you have the ability to hit yellow up here. And if you're going to hit yellow up here and also break me, what's the mindset, right? Yeah, this is a massive mistake. Double hitting players. You already took cards. You didn't need to hit here. So we're going to clean blue. I'm not going to hit this territory next to my cap. We're going to clean blue almost entirely out of this bonus up here. $116 for red. Oh, okay. I kind of understand that. Line yourself up to hit him. Fair enough. I don't know if he's expecting me to give him cards in there, but I got bigger fish to fry right now. We gotta deal with blue. 185. 185. Actually, he broke yellow. Oh, buddy. This bait should work swimmingly. Red's not open to me. I could come hit this, but I want to leave it open. Especially if I get a set on 3, which that is not because I had to trade 4 horses, but yellow's on 4, man. He might choose to smoke this. This is crazy. So blue must have voluntarily hit with that trade in, must have voluntarily hit what I can only imagine was like a 38-39 stack. Which means pink probably could eliminate yellow, but I'm not sure at what cost. Just gonna wrap around here. He didn't need to break me there. Still a little reach around on yellow. I didn't do anything to you, dude. What are you doing? Are we sure he got that fortify off? I mean, that was a useless play. What pink just did was useless. It accomplished nothing. It just broke me. And I haven't had any issues with pink. I've been very good with red. Pink tried to come thirsted in elimination on me. That's the first play where I've been like, all right, what is the mindset here? What is the goal? If yellow bots, it's unfortunate. Although it doesn't help pink because somebody else probably ends up with this cap before pink would. And that cap would probably be an absolute pain to hold. But yeah, blue picking a fight. 77 troops here. I don't think blue is actually that strong. He's traded in first out of everybody. Hasn't held a crazy strong bonus most of the game. Burning troops seemingly on the top part of the board. Yellow does bot and doesn't trade. That could become impactful. Trades are very high, 125. Blue actually takes the card down here into pink. That's especially funny to me. So he watched pink come and cream me, figured I don't have to do this myself. Yo, what? Is he trying to feed me? You don't have the wraparound here. Did he just sack his cap troops there? Because I could trade off of him. Hang on. All right. Is he hitting exclusively pink? The 185 can come grab this. Does red know what just occurred? Red could flip this game in his favor so fast, man. Nope. Red does not know what just occurred. 185 wraps around and hits blue here. Did blue come off his cap to make that play? He did. Completely crashed out off of that. Now, I can't grab this afterwards, so we may as well grab it now. 380. Yellow on 4, blue on 3. Red's been chill. All right. Not great dice. We will trade in off of blue as well. I don't really want to defend this, though. I don't know why blue crashed out there. That is not open to me here. I have a trade in the next turn. Pink does not have a set here either. Okay. Blue just sacked into yellow. That's fine. It fed me the elimination. Yellow's bought it anyway. It made that considerably cheaper for me. The fact that he slammed the cap was perfect. I don't know why blue did that. I mean, blue was giving me confusing vibes the entire game anyway. Red is big. Red's 300 something troops right now. So I'm on 5. I mean, pink can sack into me, take a cap, potentially costly. Really well positioned red. I mean, I know pink's not happy with what just happened, but I'm gonna be loyal to the red player until the very end here, because red, other than the 3 that he hit in the early game, red has been an absolute G in terms of not being a jerk. So maybe pink thought the game was toast and quit after whatever the heck blue's action was there. We had 48 minutes of not a whole lot happening, only for this chaos to occur. I'm wondering if red slams the 61. Nah, bummer. All right, so red's going to play take a card and pass. We have to really bolster these caps on this side. I need to give this cap as many options into spots to roll out into as possible. I also do not want the bot placing any troops elsewhere. So I'm going to limit my number of cards here solely. I'm going to limit my cards. Oh, presumably can still get some cards off of red. Because I need this to fortify off. Red is not open to this right now. I hope it attacks to the right. The 61 won't go anywhere. Yeah, pink quit because he must have thought the game was over. I mean, I do have, because of those double eliminations, I mean, with how high the trade-ins are, any eliminations like that are worthwhile. 66 is bordering 2 separate capitals. It will not attack off. This is, I anticipated this breaking me. Yes, and it does split. So that is good. If it splits again here, this will now not roll my cap. Probably breaks me. Yeah. So I got to find a way to eliminate pink to show respect to red, and then also still beat red. It's possible, albeit not easy. And red's probably not even going to break me. He's probably going to hope that I do something to the bot here, which is fair. I'm going to trade. I am actually going to try to do something to the bot. I would like to whittle this bot down as best I can. It's the least I can do for this guy. Got a joker. Heck, even if I feed it to him, that'd be good. Now, unfortunately, this 140 actually does border my capital. That trades. Puts most of the troops here, too. Do have a joker. But I want red to get second, and I know this is risky to do it this way. Go to the right? It does go to the right. Okay. It's risky to do it the way I'm doing it, only because it does put me at a disadvantage. But hopefully he knows that I just hit a bunch of this bot. Come on. Oh, fail. Okay. I was hoping it was going to dive into the pocket here. I don't want to open the bot back up. It does fortify a bunch of that back, too. Interesting. This game would have been... I mean, it's by no means over. And I'm trying my best here, red. I have both jokers. Okay. So I'm at 720. He's probably not far off that, so. Gotta be a little bit careful. Okay, it does attack down. Pulls a lot off of this capital. An ideal situation is this bot getting to like 5 cards and then eliminating it. I'm not sure that's going to be very easy though. More troops come to the side. I don't want to accidentally feed red the win. That's the biggest thing. And he took his card down here. Interesting. That was insane dice. What was that roll? I attacked a 21 and lost 6. That shouldn't happen. I mean, if this doesn't trade on 3, we could probably eliminate it and go into the 1v1. I'm trying my best. If this backfires, I'm going to be really sad. But I'm worth about 7. I can't imagine he's worth much more than 700 himself. This didn't hit to the right. Do I milk it for one more trade? That's the question. Red sets. Does he take this? Does he just take the 32? That's a stand-up guy. Thank you very much, Red. He doesn't set in off of this either. That is a stand-up fella. I wish they added block lists to this game. What they need to add, I'm not going to add him as a friend. They need to add like a commendation system. Like, can I recognize an opponent who is actually a total G and a total legend? I have a trade-in. I should just be able to win the game here. Trades are with 160. I can double tap whatever cap he ends up landing on. I'm not going to world dom him. I think Red played a little bit of take a card and pass master here, unfortunately. But shout out to him, man. Shout out to the Red player. Absolute stand-up fella. Good game, bro. And I'm glad we collectively eliminated the pink bot first together. Shout out to General Hata, whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Las Vegas game. Bit of a long one here today for us, but intermediate. General Hata wants to be friends. Sure, you know what? I will be friends with General Hata. He was such a legend that we'll be friends with him. It's so often that these people try to betray you in the end game when you've got the bot and you've respectfully done all of the moves and they didn't do it. Blue was novice, purple intermediate, pink expert, red intermediate, beginner on yellow. Shame we got lost yellow to a bot there, pink to a bot afterwards as well. But shout out to the red player for sticking around and working with us. As always, everybody, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you haven't already. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.